it working? With our two creaky voices from being sick. Maybe nobody wants audio. Is it working? Oh, so we shouldn't have been picking our noses? Is that what you're saying? Is Doll V, that is your channel? Really? It's a little bit of like trusting that it's working and somebody will say something if it's not. We can't hear you. Yay! Oh,
How about now? Can you guys hear me now? I just turned my mic on in OBS. Oh, now I can.
there's a lot going on here. There's
Are you looking at the live stream now?
no, well, I'm about to because I need one more layer of complication. But no, I mean, because I'm looking at my phone and I see your workstation and my workstation and Doll V's workstation.
Okay,
Well,
they can hear me. They can hear me now, but maybe turn it up. Okay, I'll turn on my. I'll turn up my mic and I'll bring it. Here we go. Yay! We made it.
9 minutes in. Woo!
5 minutes in. Welcome, welcome. Okay, so we are doing. Oh, this is weird. On my phone, it says my meeting's gonna end in 10 minutes. Oh, I gotta adjust my settings. Aye, aye, aye. How can I do that right now? Settings. Background noise. Oh, but it's not in here. Okay. Well, how about in the next 10 minutes, let's just get organized. Let me introduce this live stream so that whoever watches the recording, you know what's going on, and whoever pops in. There was a couple links. I shared a link to the Facebook group and Instagram. So whoever does pop in here, welcome. Of course, we have OmochaCrush, Angie over here, and we have Violeta Dollz in chat as well. Today we are gonna try our very best and do some eyes on the Faceup. So it's the first Sunday, and we're gonna meet now in the next subsequent Sundays at this same time, and we're we're anyone. The title is Anyone Can Face Up. So that includes everyone.
It's me.
I'm not a pro artist.
Oh, shush.
But I have some techniques that I think work for me. Now, we do have some video clips from Violeta Dollz as well, which is going to show up here in the top left corner of the screen. And there's some exciting things going on. Violeta Dollz, I just want to shout out Violeta Dollz. I have watched your growth with your face ups, and you have grown exponentially. You were already amazing when we first met and I saw your face ups, but now they are just, they are banging. So I really appreciate you taking the time to make the clips for us. And Violeta Dollz will be taking, I think, commissions soon, or maybe your commissioning spots have opened up. And I know that you're always open to sharing your doll knowledge. So I really want to thank you and shout you out. And Angela, OmochaCrush, I know you have your 10-year anniversary, right?
This is my 10-year anniversary, and I'm still not qualified.
Update
to
us.
this workshop. I'm not.
What's going on for the 10-year anniversary? What can we look forward to?
Well, so I had my first giveaway in January. The goal is to do a giveaway every month, and I want to do some doll shows. It's been a long time since I went to Puddle. It's, I haven't done a lot. So you and I have talked about this, but I'm going to Japan in March, and that's just going to be a doll haul. That is just going to be all dolls all the time. I'd love actually to meet with Groove. So the last couple of times I've gone there, I've been able to meet with them. So it'd be cool to do that. And yeah, I mean, there's some meetups that I want to plan and just kind of celebrate the doll community that just continues to be awesome.
Oh, the doll community. What would we do without the doll community?
I don't know. Those are my peeps, those are my people.
Okay, so the video clips, I have some video clips here. I'm going to first pop up the eyeliner. Oh, just lost us.
Starting with eyeliner.
Okay. Eyeliner. So here's the eyeliner video clip.
To start.
And there is some audio here. I can just turn it up. So I can play this. This is about 6 minutes, but what I'm thinking is I'm going to play this video clip, and I'm also going to I'm going to reference it, but I'm also going to kind of try to do what I'm doing on my face up. So there's a couple different options here. Maybe I'll share just a minute or two of kind of my take on eyeliner. We'll play this clip while we do our eyeliner, and then you can share after I share. I'm going to use watercolor pencil today. I got my sharpener here, and I am going to just keep sharpening this thing after it gets even the least little bit not as sharp. Like, I find I do color in when it's not as sharp, but one thing I've really learned with eyeliner is that less is more. So just really applying the least amount as possible and building on that. I haven't been too successful using acrylic paint for my eyeliner, so I'm gonna use this today. How about you? What are you gonna do today with eyeliner?
Same. Whenever I have paint, bad things happen. I start with the pencil. I think this is watercolor. And if I'm feeling crazy, once it's done, I might lightly, with a tiny, tiny brush, use the paint to kind of cover a little bit to give it just a little bit more weight. But I don't always do that. And frankly, I haven't done one of these in, I don't know, a year. So you got to go easy on me. Okay. You're a professional. Okay. I have dolls to prove it. So
I've got a few dolls I did end up liking. But it's been a while for me too. Definitely room for Anna to speak. So I do have Violeta's clip. I'm going to just go ahead and turn on the audio for it and start it over. So we have eyeliner here. I'm gonna pause. start this over, and I'm
To
gonna
start,
get
draw
going
or
as
trace
well.
the eyeliner in the shape
I
and
think I'm gonna
position
do
on the
kind of like
faceplate.
some anime
It's easier to
eyeliner.
erase
I'm gonna
pencil
try.
mistakes
I
with a
usually
kneaded
just go along
eraser,
with it. You
but
know
a
what I
rubber
mean?
eraser
I
is
I
make
just
the
see what
okay.
same doll
happens.
again and again, so
I have this little tray, and I think our camera is gonna. I might have to resend you a link for our camera. I don't know what happened here. It said it's a 24-hour meeting. That's why I went with this software instead of
Here
Zoom
I'm
because I don't have
thickening
like
the
the
base of
premium
the
Zoom.
eyeliner to
So I was
start
like,
yeah.
okay,
connecting
I'll
the eyeliner
use this
wing
one,
to
but
the
for
rest of
whatever
the
reason it said
eyeliner.
it's ending in 10 minutes on my phone. But it said it only ends after 24 hours, so I don't know what that's about. Okay, I have a super old Faceup that I did. It was one of my very first Faceups that I did. I don't know why the eyeliner, I can't even hear it. Let me see here. Advanced audio, eyeliner. Oh, here we go. Monitor and output. Let's start that over. Let's start this over.
To start,
I
draw
like
or
that this
trace
is
the
one of
eyeliner
four.
in the shape
By
and
the
position
third
on
one,
the
we're gonna have this
faceplate.
totally locked
It's
in.
easier to erase pencil mistakes
It's
with
gonna
a
be
kneaded
like
eraser, but a
production
rubber
quality,
eraser is okay as well.
Disney production quality by week 3. I just know it.
How cool would it be to join like a master class like in person?
Ooh, you should
Somebody's
do a workshop like this in person. All right, I'll shut up. Sorry.
No,
Here
no,
I'm
you're
Concentrating.
good.
thickening the base of the eyeliner
Actually,
to
I had a
start
thought last night that
connecting
I
the
wanted to share with
eyeliner
you. A
wing
doll
to the rest of
cafe.
the eyeliner.
What?
Should we like try to maybe manifest this in our lifetime?
Yes.
Oh, there goes our thing. So it says exceeded 50 minutes. Contact your administrator. Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can change the settings here right now. I got so prepared and yet this is not. Okay. More.
It's all right. Nobody needs to see this.
We got
Plus, I
Violeta's
cheated.
clip here. So.
Here I'm starting to trace the right eyeliner. It's not very easy to get them perfect, but definitely keep trying, keep erasing, and just play around with it until you're satisfied. I don't really go for perfection either.
Violeta says they don't go perfection. Go for perfection. I'm like, okay, come on. Your face-ups are pretty perfect.
Yeah.
Settings.
At what point does the sandpaper come in? Where does the magic eraser? Where's that?
I got a bunch of little cut up magic eraser with my tweezers ready to go. But I don't know how to do this settings thing. So I'm just gonna start another call. Maybe later. I'm gonna start the video here. And invite others. Copy meeting link. So let's go to
Your anime eyes are so cool.
I'm gonna try. I have a reference picture too. I'll pop into the stream. I'm gonna go like this.
I was going to ask you if you used a reference because it's so creative, the different lines. I would never have thought to do that unless I looked at a picture. So
I actually referenced some Dolphy Dream face-ups.
oh.
So I was kind of studying Dolphy Dream because there's kind of a certain kind of way. So I did send a new link to your cell phone.
Oh.
And yeah, I guess I'm going to have to relook at that 50-minute setting. Looks like I invite others to the meeting. Looks like, let's see here, Safari, Ring Central.
Once I'm done tracing the eyeliner wing,
There.
I go with watered down acrylic paint and a very tiny nail art brush to paint the eyeliner wing.
This is the most productive I've been in like a week, and no joke. Seriously, I've been so sick. I've had no energy to do anything. I'm feeling so
Oh,
good about myself.
oh my goodness. Well, it will. It's like my mom says, it does pass, but I'm not a good I'm not a good reference for saying it's gonna pass. Did I? Oh, there you are. But I gotta get it. I gotta get me in there now. Oh, here we go. Ring Central. Camera. Inbox.
I connect and
Message
fill in
can't be
the eyeliner
loaded.
in black
Send.
watercolor pencil. I find it more precise with watercolor pencil when I'm doing the rest of the eyeliner in a very
Oh, here we
small
go.
and tight space. This part of 2 to 3 layers of watercolor pencil buildup, so it's
There you
ensure
go.
it will be
And
very
we're back.
opaque but also very sharp at the inner corner.
Okay.
Yay!
Where's my reference picture? I'm gonna show
What do
you.
you do to make them match? That's my biggest thing.
Oh, sometimes I use a ruler or like a straight
Hmm.
edge to kind of line them up from left to right.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's like more so just moving from left and right, back and forth. I gotta get started here, but I'm kind of nervous. Not gonna lie.
You don't just eyeball it like me. I do this. And I'm like, okay, that's what I do.
Me crazy experience. I watched your guys' video when you guys were in Japan. She's in the chat. Hello. What am I? Okay. I guess I'm gonna add. I am gonna add this reference picture so I can show you. Whoops. Image slideshow. Create image slideshow, and let's add a file. Where am I? Desktop. This one here. Oh, okay. So I have pulled in an anime face up into the live stream. That was I don't know if I'm going to do this exact thing, but I'm going to try and kind of reference some of it, and then I am going to throw the eyeliner video on loop. Properties, loop. Okay. Okay, I gotta get started here. Let's do this. I'm scared, but I'm officially starting here. Okay. So I know there is this shape. Since I have my sharp edge, okay, I'll start here. Let's see. I got the outer corner here. I'm gonna sweep. I'm gonna start by sweeping up at a 45.
Oh, you start at the end like that, huh?
I think, yeah, in Violeta's clips too, they also started at the end with two little wispy lines. That's pretty. I'm not, see, that's the thing. I think balancing the accuracy of wispy thin lines is where I struggled before. So what I like about the anime one is like it's pretty thick. So I feel like it may not look too off. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side now.
Oh, you're using a tan, aren't you?
A tanned, but I don't know if it became lighter because I sanded the heck out of this thing. There was like 3 face ups caked on it. It took me 2 hours to get it all off. See, I don't know. I feel like this is a little too high. Now I gotta...
I'm only doing this because I appreciate people who are more perfectionist than me.
I think
That's the difference between an artist and an amateur
well, I
with no
think
patience.
patience is a thing. That's why I've been kind of apprehensive to even really do any face ups, because I found myself getting pretty like mentally and emotionally drained. Oh,
Really?
just
Oh,
because it's intense. Like the end result is gratifying for sure, but to get there, I find myself like I'm just a big time eraser. So there's a lot of erasing. Okay, I'm gonna pop this up here. I think I can turn on this light. I've got a light here. There. So I just kind of started with this 2 little lines, and now I'm gonna do a little swoopy thing from, I'm gonna kind of start here, and then I'm gonna do like a swoopy thing. So
you know what I found?
here.
I found that the face ups that I do for other people are way better than the ones where I'm just like having fun and doing it for myself. For me, I'm like, close enough. It's good enough. When it's for somebody else, I like take my time. I'm envisioning it. I'm like looking at faces of other dolls that I want to copy or, be inspired by.
Mm, I guess when you do them, keep in mind that maybe you're doing it potentially for a future owner.
Right. But, like I started doing this thinking, oh, nobody would ever want a doll that I make, you know?
But I think, like, because a friend of mine was like, oh, yeah, oh, I get it. Because I was all of a sudden, I was all about collecting crystals. And then I was like, no, I'm going to sell all those crystals and collect dolls. And she's like, oh, yeah, that's still pretty witchy. So it's like, I feel like a doll having, now this may sound a little woo woo, but having a few of your dolls in my collection, it's like they're like amulets to me. I'm like, yes,
Yes.
it's like good energy, you know?
You're so right. It's not woo woo. I love the Rainbow High. Absolutely love it. And you know what? I love whenever I see one of my dolls in one of your videos because frankly, your videos are they're excellent. They're beautiful. The production, like everything is so gorgeous. It's like I'm watching a little doll movie. And when I see one of the girls that I've made featured, I feel seen. I'm like, I know that girl. She's living her best life.
Totally. Okay, so this is kind of. Oh, I like how Violeta like does on the outer corner and then pops over to the inner
Ah,
corner. And is like, so I kind of did something similar to that. Like I started on the outer corner, and now I'm going to work my way to somewhat of the middle.
I love that.
I think. I think.
I love that.
Let's see here. I also like putting the face up on my knee like this. Do you do this? I find I get a little more
No.
control.
On your knee is more control? No.
Yeah, like sitting like
You
this.
crazy.
Because then I kind of like feel like I can rest my arm on my leg, and it's like now I'm really up close and personal to
You're
this.
really focused.
Really focused. Yeah, like I can hyper get in here. So this is that little crease. And if we look at the face ups in the bottom left corner, there's always like a little line in that little crease. So I feel it's like a reference, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna go down past the little crease, like more on the inside, I think. I'm gonna do one line here. And then I'm gonna do another line in the crease. I don't know. That's the thing, is like you could do something and then decide that's not what you want and erase it. I just wonder if there's like a really set plan that, you know, other doll artists like really follow. Because the truth is I've always just, like, yes, I referenced some Dolphy Dream face ups to do some of my face ups, but I still kind of just on the fly kind of just went for it.
Well, my toxic trait is I think that if I practice enough, I'm going to be like some of these professionals. But I know dang well that's never going to happen. And
I
I'm
wouldn't say
lazy.
that.
And I'm lazy. And I have a PayPal account and I just buy the dolls. Yeah. But I think, oh, if I only had the time. And
I know what you mean with that, though. I think anyone can really master something, but then you have to kind of leverage, like, is this bringing me, like, joy? Because I did a lot of face-ups in a short time, and I felt like it was just stressful because I was putting pressure on myself for them to be really nice. And then I was like, I need a little break from this face-up game. Maybe I'm not as passionate about it as I thought I was. I don't know. I'm trying to create some little, like, I always see this with Dolphy Dream face-ups. There's like several little tiny lines that kind of meet here towards the inner corner. It's been a while for me too, so I might be just really winging it. I am really winging it here. Okay. Still sharp, so I'm gonna try and create another mini wing. I love this brush that Violeta's using. It's so profesh. Oh, magnifying glass with a light. I've actually thought of that. Kit Kat has their head 4 inches away from the doll's head. Oh, cataract surgery. Oh, wow. My Crazy Experience says her OmochaCrush is on her desk. Marcus is doing his thing. First time seeing a doll stream. Hi, Marcus. Hi, Chris. Hi, Linda. Oh, Linda, by the way. Oh, yes. I have definitely used my PayPal. I have used my PayPal account very well for dolls. Okay. Now I want to get one more over here, like a little one. And a little one over here. That one's not exactly. Oh, no, I need to erase. So I will show one. This is what I usually do, is I cut up these tiny little pieces. I saw another face-up artist do this, and then they just like use these tweezers and put very tiny amount at the tip of the tweezer. I'll go wet this. So to avoid leakage, I have like a bunch of these paper towels cut up, and I just, after I wet it, I just go ahead and go like that. Just dry it down a bit. And I'm gonna erase. Whew, I'm gonna erase here. Oh no, that's not even the one I wanted to erase. Whoops. Okay, well I can redraw that back in. Oh. It's looking a little mucky. That's the thing with erasing is like, oh, it can get so messy. Just trying to make sure that I'm using a clean part of the magic eraser. That was a problem I ran into a lot too, was not using a clean part of the magic eraser, and then you just make a further mess. Okay. Let's resharpen here. Still see the workstations though. Oh yes. Oh, see, what is up with this Ring Central though? I downloaded it because it said it had unlimited meetings. Well, that's no fun. Here we go. Da, da, da. Continue. Join audio. Da, da, da. And, whoops. Bear with me. Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just gonna upgrade to Zoom. I thought I could bypass that with this selfie. Okay. So I think for my face up here, after I finish these guys, these little, then I'm gonna color this all in. Hello again. I'm gonna play. Hello.
You were trying to shut me up.
No.
I can't hear you.
I was trying to bypass joining
Joining
Premium Zoom.
Yeah. I mean, I see your pretty face, so.
I see you. I hear you. I know I gotta just join Premium Zoom. I was trying to just bypass
There's
that.
like no audio.
Do you hear me?
Sing mine.
I hear you. Do you hear me?
I have no audio.
I
see you, and I see your plaid pajamas.
Oh. Uh,
If everybody else can hear you, I think that's nobody needs to hear me.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Crushing this face up.
I'm gonna play now Violeta's eyebrow clip. So I am gonna color this in later for like time's sake. You still can't hear me? Or can you hear me?
Zero audio.
Zero audio. Shoot. But can you hear me on the live stream? Can you guys hear Angela and I? Oh, they said they can hear both. Can you hear me on the YouTube live stream?
Following along on the live stream. Let's see. Let's see what's happening on the live stream. Oh, look, there I am.
Can you hear me on the live stream?
And they're back. Yay! Well, I can't hear you, but I think everybody else can hear me.
Weird. Because I do have my audio.
This live stream looks so cool. Look at all these pictures.
I do have my audio on in the in our voice chat.
Aw, I see Linda. Chris Dang. Kitten Cat Shop. Hi, Kitten Cat. So awesome to meet you in person. Oh, it's so cool that people are hanging out with us. It's been a minute.
So, I think I'm gonna now.
All right, I'm gonna keep going.
I think
Wait,
I'm gonna
this
play...
was eyes. I'm sticking to eyes. But dang, I'm
gonna...
sorry. Look at that. That's not terrible. For just eyes? Come on. Right? Yay! I actually bought a ticket to Puddle. I got prompted because my friend Colin, who I've not seen in the longest time, said that I need to go. So I'm going to try to go to Chicago in June.
Chicago in June.
I can't hear you. I'm so bummed. I miss your soft, soothing voice. You must be able to hear me.
I can hear you, but you can't hear me in the YouTube call?
If everybody else can hear you.
Well, apparently in the chat, they said they can hear both. But I don't know why you can't hear me. I do have my audio on. Let me see here. Settings, audio.
I can hear you on the live stream.
Okay.
But I can't hear you. All right, hold on. I'm going to mute this.
I feel like I need to do some erasing here. I'm not happy with something.
I can hear you. Yay! I'm so annoying. I've just been talking to myself, huh? And you're like, lady.
Talk to us.
You're like, woman, stop.
I gotta hustle my little tuchus if I want to come to Puddle.
You should totally come. I haven't been in ages. I'm super nervous.
Gotta hustle my little tuchus until then. But it's not crossed off. It's definitely a possibility. I would love to come.
Can I put you on the spot for a minute?
Yeah.
So I saw something about not spending any money until Japan. How's that going?
You know what? I've been keeping a little like list. So I basically like if I want to buy something, I gotta sell something.
Oh, all right. That's okay. Yeah.
I've been selling like toys or clothes or just old books, like whatever, furniture that I'm not using, and then I like tally. So then it's like, okay, if I've made X amount of dollars, then I can spend that, and that's the only spending that I've done on like Weeby dorky, nerdy stuff. Geeky stuff.
Do you have a budget for Japan?
Not yet. I'm still gathering that budget. I'm trying to kind of be mindful that, you know, my mom is coming and we do want to do
Right.
kind of like some traditional things, like a tea
Yeah.
ceremony and
Yeah.
yeah, try a couple different things. So I'm going to relax my like otaku doll desires and try to like kind of see my trip through a different lens. But
Yeah, same.
I do want to get lots of clothes from the A Zone label shop. I think that they're so fair priced, like the clothing for A Zone dolls, and they fit Pullip.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's the one thing for sure I want to splurge on a little. Or some clothes.
I always get a Raruko doll in Japan because they're reasonably priced and they're everywhere as opposed to in the States.
Mm.
That's something that I usually get.
It's on my list, but I don't know if I'm going to drag everybody there. I want to go to the Lika Chan Castle.
Yeah. Ay, ay, ay. Oh God, I'm a mess. What's happening here? My eye chips are stuck together. Don't look. Nobody look.
Are you on eye chips now? I know I should play Violeta's. Okay, I'm gonna play Violeta's eyebrow.
Well, I mean, I'm totally gonna cheat. I'm just gonna use way better eye chips than I can make because I just glued mine together. That's awesome.
I'm gonna
map out
play
your eyebrow shape using soft pastels.
now.
It does not need to be perfect as you can use a kneaded eraser to fix
Violeta's eyebrow
sharpen lines.
video. So I'm gonna put that audio on. If there is audio. Eyebrows.
Generally
eyebrows,
do
eyebrows.
2 layers of soft pastels
Okay.
to define the shape of the eyebrow on the
Okay, let's start this over. Eyebrow video by Violeta. Throwing it on.
This is the eyebrow shape I'll be trying to do on the right side. First, map out your eyebrow shape using soft pastels. It does not need to be perfect as you can use a kneaded eraser to fix mistakes and to sharpen lines.
Monkey.
I generally do 2 layers of soft pastels to define the shape of the eyebrow, and on the second layer, I generally define the end to the middle of the eyebrow, but you can do what you prefer.
Okay. Something like that. Should probably hop over. What color are you doing your eye chips?
So I cheated and last night I did the pupils, I did them black. And
Okay.
then I've found my favorite is just glitter.
Glitter, yes.
Glitter paint. So I'm using glitter. I just picked that color and I usually end up doing 1 or 2 coats to fill in the spots. But you can see that.
For eyebrows, did you start on eyebrows yet or no?
See, this is the difference between me and you. Boom. Look at that. Oh, they're almost even. What? What's up, y'all?
Once you get the shape you like, I usually add eyebrow hairs using watered down acrylic paint, but you can also use watercolor pencils. Where you start the hairs of the eyebrow will depend on what position would you like, because everyone eyebrow will grows from different positions. So I recommend studying other artists how where the direction of the eyebrow hairs go, or like I did, study my IRL like eyebrows to see how they grew and how to take inspiration from real life and put it into doll form. As you can see, I'm painting the eyebrows from the end and towards it grows towards like my real eyebrows does. So they start to grow from the end and they start to grow outwards. A tip to get really fine and thin eyebrow hair is to be light-handed, whether using a brush or a pencil. I would recommend trying it on paper just to draw an eyebrow and see how well you do, and keep practicing until you get the flow of how thin you can get your brush or your pencil to be. You can also make sure to keep it really sharp or keep it thin by sharpening it, or for a brush you can cut down a couple of fibers to make sure that your brush is really nice and thin to give you the results that you like.
Violeta's eyebrows are so profesh. I'm like, I'm not gonna be doing the strokes today, but I am actually. What color? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make eyebrows with kind of this orangey color. So I'm just gonna go ahead and scrape a bit of this. This will be what I use for my eyebrow color. Today.
Messy, messy.
I'm scared. It's gonna be all right.
Nothing to be afraid of with magic eraser in your hand.
All the magic eraser and all the sanding. Okay. Okay. So I am gonna use this kind of like super angledy brush
Oh yeah, I got one of those too.
for the eyebrows. You jumped the. You already did your eyebrow. You're way
Are you
ahead of
laughing
us.
at me?
You're way ahead of us. Or of me.
Because I'm not patient. I told you.
What's going on in chat? Let's pop into chat. Get some sleep. Oh, bye. Oh, October is another play date in New Jersey. Okay, is the one in New Jersey the Blythe one? The play date, the Blythe one?
I think it's the same company and they have a couple of doll makers and collectors and they get together.
Okay. What kind of eyebrows am I going to do? I'm going to look at these eyebrows. I do like. Let's just go to the slideshow. Pullip Faceup slideshow. I particularly really like. I just paused it. I kind of like more of this rounded look. It's cool how the eyebrows can really change the expression. So if you have more of this rounded look, it's kind of sweet. But then if they're like really arched, they look kind of, they can be like really, the face can get like sharper. Like here, like her, she's got more of a lift at the end of her eyebrow. So she's automatically looking kind of like she's maybe thinking, or she's got a kind of like a smart look. I find arched eyebrows give a bit more of a intrigue, I guess, maybe an intrigue in the expression. And then Violeta's eyebrows are like angled down, which I think kind of give a little bit of like a cutesy sadsy. So what am I going for? I don't know. What am I going for today?
Must be nice to have a choice. I just go with even.
Even's good. That's perfect.
I go with even. And sometimes my dolls look angrier than others.
wanted the same eyebrows as Violeta, I think. Oh, what did I do on that other one? Let's go reference it. Oh, these ones are just straight. Okay. I think I'm gonna do slightly downturn. Like there's Memori there.
And here are the eyebrows done. They're not perfect, but that's okay.
So let's go to the eye chips clip now. For anyone.
Very soothing voice. They're not perfect, but that's okay. I'm
Right?
like, all right, okay.
I'm like, I'm sure theirs was pretty perfect though. Let's go eye chips. Let's go eye chips.
For this doll,
Here we go. Eye chips clip.
Flat resin eye chips that I bought off Etsy, and I'm just gonna be painting them black with some acrylic paint.
Audio. Better play this before our 50 minutes cut off here. Eye chips. Monitor and output. Start this over.
For this doll, I'll be using these flat resin eye chips that I bought off Etsy, and I'm just gonna be painting them black with some acrylic paint.
Black. Okay. I want to show you guys this brush. I'm gonna pop over. I'm like scared. I haven't started the eyebrows yet. I can't decide.
Quit. Just do it. Come on. Quit stalling.
I am gonna.
Right?
You're what? You're what?
I said quit stalling.
I'm popping this off to the side. I'm gonna draw this in later, just so everybody is aware. She's not gonna look like that. But I did want to show this brush for all y'all.
What?
So it has this like very like precision little tip. I just got this from Michael's, and I'm gonna use it to make those little white dots in the eye chips.
Oh, cool.
So I'm gonna try a little.
How cute your thumbnail is. I'm so distracted.
I found this local Korean nail artist.
Look at that. It's adorable.
She takes 2 full hours to customize each of your nails.
Wow.
And
that's so cute.
Supporting local art. It's almost the cost of a doll. It's kind of insane, but I don't know. It feels good to like watch her do it.
Nice.
You know?
Yeah, yeah.
So they're my Valentines. So here's the little dot. I made one. I'm gonna make 2. I'm gonna make a big one and a little one. I think. I'm gonna go back to the eyeliner clip, and I'm gonna loop that one here so that we got something going here. Loop. Alright, and then I'll open up back this reference. This was kind of the reference I was kind of sort of using. But shout out to Pullips and Junk. I linked their blog in the description. Like, you need Faceup inspiration, there's a literal link to the Faceups that they've taken, and wow, just I feel like hardcore. There's so much value in that website. I feel like you don't even need to have a big pull-up doll collection. You could just spend hours on this website living vicariously through this collection, and it's like the same. You get a really good vibe from it.
It's just great for reference. In fact, there's a doll that was a gift to me. It was a stock doll that had been customized, and I can't tell what doll it is. Like I almost wanted to post. I think I'll post a picture and be like, what doll is this? What was it originally?
Mm.
And I feel like Pull-Ups and Junk, I know, has a picture of every face up close up.
I know they have, I think like 90%. And then of the ones they don't have, I noticed in the face up area, there's a list of the ones they have not photographed.
Mm.
So then at the very least, if you don't find it, you can. So this is not totally even. There's like, one of the circles is not really a perfect circle. So I'm going to try and fill that in a bit. I don't know if I'm going to succeed. I think I've done this a few times where I just kept erasing the dots altogether. I gotta get back on my knee. Oops.
The precision. Nobody breathed.
I think it's better than what it was, but I don't know if I'm. So now to make the other one identical, obviously there was a bigger one near a little one near the edge. Bigger one. Okay. Near a little one. Near the edge. I'm getting confused. Well, let's flip this here. There we go. Still have to kind of draw it in a bit, but I will refine that little dot after. And now I need to not wuss out. It says the meeting's gonna end on my phone. Apologies all. This is what I get.
Hey, thanks for being with us for this first week. We're gonna get it. Next week though, we got this.
Next week we won't have to recall. I'm gonna do like Violeta's eyebrows, which were more.
This is the eyebrow shape I'll be trying to do on the right side.
So they said they first do the soft pastel to kind of just create the outline, and then they draw in the eyebrow strokes. So I want to do more down turn. I feel like this is too thick. I'm a little bit worried about that. Let me pop this light in here before this call ends. So I'm going to start where the actual eye kind of starts. And then I'm going to go maybe 5 millimeters up from this outer wing. It's going to be my math. And I'm just going to go like this. Probably going to end up erasing this to like make it more even. This is just a little
cute
reference. And then I'm going upside down now. Or maybe not. Ugh, the left side. 5 millimeters. Inner corner. 5 millimeters at a 45. But then if I want to line, I know the faces are not, Hime Dollz was telling me the faces are really not even. The Pullip doll faces. So, oh, no, I almost went this way, but no, we're going this way. So at least even now with this as reference, I can take my trusty tweezers and my trusty magic eraser, and I can cut more of this off, and then I can precision kind of create the shape that I want. I'm probably going to end up just doing little eyebrow strokes over top, and I always just go like 3 up or 4, and then I start to go at a 45 this way, up this way, and then like this. And that's kind of how I did the last ones that I did. So all I have to do here now is just color this in, color this all in. I might add like a little extra line here, and then maybe something down here. Maybe on the outer corner I could add a couple little lines out, or right underneath a couple eyelashes down, kind of like that. Maybe not. I gotta think about that one. Supposed to be all but Blythe. I struggle with the end of my dolls look surprised. Ooh, eyebrows too high. Kit Kat Shop said I struggle with them getting them too high. And they look surprised. Yes, I did that too a few times. So I guess now I'm realizing somewhere, you know, between 5mm to 10mm kind of away from the eye opening. But one thing I would like to be able to do down the road is here you can see in the bottom left corner on the face-ups, these bottom lashes, I don't know, I've never really, I think I did them once with some paint, and I don't know how good or bad they were, but one day. The anime doll face-up here that I have, she doesn't have bottom lashes, but more so just a couple little lashes like so, and then just another eyeliner line down here, one over here on the outer corner, bottom outer corner on the left. There's also just some kind of anime expressional lines, I guess I would call them, underneath the eyebrow here, over in the top inner corner of the left right side of the eye, over top. I'll try and draw a few here. I did these really light, kind of like this. And then one maybe like this. Alright. Do you know what wig and outfit you're gonna use, Angie?
Ooh, I got the wig. This is the wig I'm gonna use.
Oh, pretty.
And outfit, don't know yet.
Don't know
Maybe
yet.
more colorful outfit since everything's sort of earth tone. What about you?
Now that I'm looking at this girl, originally I was gonna put her in Kirsch stock
Oh, okay.
with a pink wig.
Ooh.
I'm gonna dye a Pullip doll wig pink. I'm gonna do a little short video of that in the next few days, and see how I'm gonna basically dye 3 wigs that are 3 different tones.
Okay.
So there's like a light blonde wig, a medium brown wig. Actually, I'm gonna go run up and grab them. And no, I can just tell you. It's kind of a 2 flights of stairs. And one wig is a dirty blonde. So it's like got dark brown and blonde. So I'm going to dye all 3 of them in fabric dye, in pink fabric dye. I'm going to do the darkest blonde one probably in the fabric dye. Maybe I'll do it like twice to see if it makes a strawberry blonde. That's what I'm curious to see if I can make a strawberry blonde. So we shall see. But she will have a pink wig, and then she will have Kirsch's stock, I believe. And
Yeah, I just said the meeting concluded, and I'm done anyway for the day.
I'm pretty much done. I just have to color in the eyeliner now, and the meeting class was supposed to be an hour and 45. So I think we've been on. I want to see if
I'm
anybody.
glad we had the extra time.
I want to see if anybody has any questions. Since we do have the live chat on, if anybody has any questions, I'll just leave that open for a bit. Let's see here. What I can do is I can set up video capture device. Oop. There we go. I can pop this into the stream now since you've finished. Boom. So
I'm so glad you did this.
Video capture. What am I doing? Art station call, and then I can hide this. Learning more and more about this program every day. So yeah, now I can just color her in and do some bottom things. And yeah, thank you for hanging with me today. We're gonna meet in Japan.
We have to make that happen. We have to make it happen.
I looked at our travel, and on the 4th, we land on the 3rd.
All right. Yep. And then I think I leave on the 5th. So we don't need a lot of time. We just need like an hour to do doll stuff.
An hour to do doll stuff. Yes. So I guess on the 4th, we are going to do some doll things. Maybe some doll clothing shopping, or maybe some doll photography or something.
Yes.
Okay.
Just nerd out.
Well, I know, I love doll nerding out. I don't think anyone else has any questions. Kit Kat Shop, where are you with your face up? I'm curious if you're still there. I'm just in between deciding if I want to do bottom. What do I want to do for the bottom? I don't know. Where is my... It was over here. Oh. I think... I don't know. I think I'm gonna take a moment to just look at these face ups on the bottom left. I feel like it's safe if I just go with the reference picture. Oh. No, I don't think I want to do that. Oh. Hers. Image slideshow. This is Pullip. You have this doll. This is, or do you? In the bottom left corner. She is,
the queen?
I think she's like kind of one of those Versailles looking dolls.
Oh, I think is it Romantic Queen?
Something. She's got those earrings. I really like her eyeliner, like the bottom. She's got 3 big lines and 2 little lines. I'm gonna try something maybe sort of like that, maybe. Kit Kat shop, did you reply? Waiting to seal. Oh, too rainy. Like waiting to seal your face up?
I know the feeling.
I sealed last night. I actually ended up sealing like 4 faces because I'm like, okay, if I'm gonna be out here with these chemicals, I just sealed the rest of the kits.
Get your money's worth.
Yeah. I was like, I'll just seal the rest of the kits that I have. What I was thinking of doing was, I have a mocha, a natural, and a pale. And I was thinking of doing the exact same face up on all 3 with the same amount of soft pastel and the same colors, everything the same, to just see how the colors turn out on each. How's your girly?
I don't hate this. I don't hate that.
She's so cute. I feel like of the face ups I have of yours, they definitely look like your dolls. Like they're like sisters. And
yeah, I know.
And they,
yeah, I guess I do have a look.
And it works. They're totally adorable.
It works. Like it doesn't. Yeah. Know your limits.
I mean, you could always have a little more patience and try a different recipe.
You're sounding like my mom right now, and that's not going to happen. I've been doing this for 10 years. If I haven't found the patience.
It's okay. At least your recipe works. I like your recipe. I've seen some other recipes. I'm not, to each their own. But actually what I loved about your face up videos on YouTube were they were the only ones I could find where I felt like, hey, that's a really beautiful yet simple face up. I can do that. I can do that.
Right? That was the point. If I can do it, anybody can do it.
But I seen some other ones where I was like, I can't. I'm like, that's beautiful, but I don't know if I'm going to be rocking my paintbrushes like that. 3D printing on the sunny days. Oh, we printed like crazy, and I should have sealed the face, but I didn't realize it would rain. Yeah. Yeah, I sprayed the faces outside, but since it's cold out in my city, I knew they weren't gonna like dry properly, so I had to bring them into the house, into a room with all the, basically the boot room with just the windows open, because it's so smelly, right? But if it's too humid or too moist outside, I find they don't dry. They take forever to dry. So at final, I'm going to now do the bottom eyeliner. I'm going to refine the eyebrows later, but I think I'm going to try and do, I'm referencing here. I'm going to try and do, I'm going to go here. Not quite at the outside, but just kind of somewhere in between. Basically, this is the very far edge, I would say, at 180 degrees. This is the 45. And I'm going to go just below the 45. And I'm going to make a little longer bottom lash. Like that. And then I need to follow that same. So this is the 180 edge. And this is the 45 edge. And then we're going to go down a bit from the 45. Okay. My math, I think my math worked. I can always refine that later. And then we'll do one more here. We should have 3. About 2 or 3 millimeters apart. These are just reference. I'm going to clean them up later with a really sharp pencil. Oh, I don't know if I like how big they are, though. I think I might make them smaller. That's something like that, I think. But I think I'm going to make them much littler like my reference picture. I'm trying to do hers, but I think if I do them like that, I got to make these ones bigger. So we're erasing this. such is life of Pullip doll face-ups. I am just gonna reference this photo because I swear this Pullip face-up that I did, which was my first commission that somebody asked me to do, they sent me a bunch of pictures and I did really take my time. So I gotta make sure I sand off. One of the things that I notice when it gets really messy like this is you gotta wash this off and then you gotta lightly sand off the water, because if I put soft pastel on here after this dries, it's gonna just show up all mucky. So you have to use your magic eraser and then also use a bit of water to clean it up. Let that dry completely and then kind of try to inspect it under some really bright light to make sure that there's no residue. Okay. I think this sicky girl is gonna finish this later after after a breather.
So what are we doing next week?
Next Sunday, we have lined up. Let me go here to my lovely phone. And
more eyes. I know it's eyes continued.
More eyes. Da, da, da. Oops. Okay. Eyelashes and eyelids. So that's, and the final touches and corrections. So next week we can add, we can fix anything we want to do with the eyes or add another layer of eyeliner if we want, or just more details. And then we're going to do eyelashes and eyelids. So I think I'm going to try and go and look for some colored eyelashes maybe, or just something softer. And then I don't know what I'm going to do for my eyelids yet. I really like, have you seen Dollz eyelids?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, yeah.
So I don't know.
That's insanely talented.
I think that's resin at the top, or maybe that Tamiya high gloss. But I do have some nail art stickers, so maybe I will try. Maybe I will try that. I don't know yet, but that is next week, so that should be pretty prompt. The week after that is like the eyeshadow, the blush. So even next week we can kind of start on some of that because we might want multiple layers. Yeah. And then the ceiling. So I think next week eyeliner, or sorry, eyebrow or eyelids and eyelashes. But then I think we'll also pop on, I think I'm going to pop on some blush.
Okay.
And
fun.
And maybe some blushing on the forehead and like over here. I was thinking here and here and here. Maybe a little bit of eyeshadow cast around the nose. But yeah, I'm gonna probably paint the other ones and just leave this one till next week, just to get some practice. Get some practice in. Kit Kat's
gonna. I can't wait.
Kit Kat's gonna catch up with us next week, she said. puddle. Sound is good. Okay. So what do you have planned for the rest of the day? Relaxing and healing?
No, actually, I'm going to sign off and run to the airport to catch a flight to New York.
Oh my goodness.
That's my life. I'm always on a plane somewhere. So, yes, that's what I'm doing immediately after this. This was a nice, like, chill before the airport and security and all that.
All
How about
right.
you?
Probably go and wrangle up my child off of his video games and give him a different purpose, and then come back to this girl to just kind of clean up her eyebrows and
Okay, great.
color
Yeah,
in the eyeliner, and maybe work on some of the other ones. That's it for the Sunday, I think. So yeah,
sounds good.
sounds good. All right, well,
We'll see you next week.
see you next week. See you and your
All
dolly
right.
next week.
Sounds good. Have
Have
a good one.
have fun picking your
Bye, everybody.
outfit. Looking forward to seeing it.
Me too.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone. Bye, everyone. Thanks for popping in. And if anyone has any questions, Violeta Dollz Instagram will be linked in the description of this video. So feel free to message them, as well as to message me if you have any questions. You can send pictures as well if you have any particular specific questions about anything that you're doing. And